Guten Tag, товарищи.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Долтон. Братья Долтон.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Да-да-да. Добра-бобра. Меня зовут Охотником за головами. Сделал, блядь, таинственное предостережение, просто положив, не знаю, штук 50, как минимум, а скорее больше.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Так, а что у нас тут происходит?
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown.
Где-то рядом. Где-то рядом это где? Где-то рядом здесь. Ух, мне эти где-то рядом.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. You just gotta wait till something bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Что, бля? Типа, я зашел не через главный вход.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Меня напрягают собаки.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
Я сначала осмотрюсь. Станьте врасплох. Ну пошли. Заставать врасплох.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder. laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Люк, я твой отец.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett.
Is that Sylas
died
Gривz?
defending the
Son
Alamo.
of a bitch! Come on, kill him! Son of a bitch! You better hide!
Ты не очень хорошо спрятался. Где-то рядом, блядь.
Over there!
Откуда ты, блядь, взялся?
That's Sylas Gривz! What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Револьвер с узором. Мы типа сюда идем?
His name was Sylas Gривз, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Третья версия.
It was early evening, not high noon.
Все там клонилось к вечеру. Разделите динамит в полете. Пролетайте. Пройдите на них огненные. Нажимаю П, блять, сука, как это? Вы сможете разбивать свой летящий динамит на 3 шашки. Блять, какая хуйня?
I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there.
There we go!
Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Че, блять, пафосный закон все получали? Лидер, любовник, лох. Лох, это хорошо.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
You can't get me! trouble.
Нету больше взрывчатки.
Face me, you coward.
Да. Выходи сам давай.
Waste your bullets. Go ahead.
Щитоносец. Так, мы же в банк идем. А, не дать им забежать.
Hey, you got us a hero. What's wrong with him?
Those friends came after me like a pack
Заебали.
of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Ёбаная засада. Так, ну хотя бы таймера нет.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons.
Shoot him down.
And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old
Да
feuds in
заткнись ты,
Kansas
ёпта,
caught
блядь,
fire
летишь
all
со
at
всей
once.
стороны, старый.
There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville like that. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
I'm ending you.
Уродок где-то рядом. Че, впервые я собрал все? Это комната из первой миссии. Завалили чувака.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Что происходит? Вроде. Тихо в лесу, только не спит барсук.
It was Emmett, the
Очень похоже
youngest,
на арену.
and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Sylas Gривз. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Блять, кусок ёбаного говна.
Let you where you stand.
Блять, не в ту сторону. Заебись.
You are dead, law dog. Gonna send you to the bone orchard.
Да-да-да. Блять, это не работает.
I'm gonna tear you apart. You messed with the wrong damn Dalton. Gonna beat you like a red-headed stepchild. You ain't getting by me, Gривз. I'll blow your damn head clean off. It's hog killing time.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Кто, говорит, по-твоему, наделал?
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Ну что ж, 3 из 3. Аж точность 71%. Это было интересно. И, по крайней мере, без подлянок жестких. Хотя последний босс был уныл. Типа миллион пуль въебало, блядь, и бегаешь, как добился с укрытия в укрытие. А он просто ходит и стреляет в тебя. Это... Схуяли он терминатор такой? Да, непонятно.